this is the final one.
Okay.
What are, and I need to make a video about the top misconceptions about Haitians.
Oh, yeah.
What are the top misconceptions about Jamaicans? Woo, let me fix my tie. All right, top misconceptions about Jamaicans.
Wow, this is a tough one.
Which is interchangeable, of course, but I won't. Don't put it in order. You don't have to say number one. Just
Good, thank you.
a top,
Thank
right?
you. Well, first of all, just by looking at us, he's the Jamaican, right? I get that a lot. I can't be Jamaican because I don't have dreadlocks. And fact, most Jamaicans do not have dreadlocks.
Right.
It's actually a minority in the island. And you know, this guy who isn't Jamaican has dreadlocks. So it's okay for people who aren't Jamaican to have dreadlocks, and similarly, it's okay for people who are to not. So, yeah.
Cool.
That's one.
Out the way.
Also, I speak English.
Number two.
Lots of people did not know that Jamaica is an English-speaking country.
Which is why they're confused about the whole patois and...
Yeah, and you know, I really do hope patois gets, you know, officially labeled as a language, because it should be. And then I would be automatically bilingual, kind of. But no, that's a big one. People assume that even when I was getting this job, you know, and I mentioned, kind of proud of my heritage, I mentioned, you know, where I grew up, and actually where I learned to speak proper English. And the question was, wait, but is English your first language? Yeah, it's the only language I know. I'm desperately trying to learn Korean, but you know, and trying to learn Spanish, but no English. Jamaicans speak English.
Right.
That's another one. When I tell people Bob Marley is my uncle, I mean, they believe it.
He's my cousin.
Yeah, he's my cousin. Yeah, so yeah, Bob Marley is my uncle. Yeah,
People actually believe it.
They don't know, you know. So that's another.
They don't associate any other musician, just Bob Marley, with Jamaica. So that's a.
They kind of don't associate anybody else with Jamaica,
right.
You know? I was really surprised that in Korea, many of them know Usain Bolt. And
right, it was,
I think it's because of, you know, sports and athleticism, and, you know, the Olympics.
They won't know Bougie Bantan, they won't know Sizzla, they won't know Peter Tosh.
Yeah, or Miss Lou, you know, Louise Bennett Coverley. So there are lots of other famous Jamaicans, or, you know, lots of other people to recognize Jamaica for. But hey, it's okay. I don't know everybody from Korea either, you know? But to assume that, you know, I would be related to any famous person, just because I'm a person of color too, you know, little things like that. It's like, no.
Right, another one, number four.
I think of some misconceptions. But what are some misconceptions you've had about Jamaicans? What did you think about Jamaicans before you started meeting Jamaicans?
Well, I mean, I've been around
Always grown up Jamaicans.
Yeah, Jamaicans, Haitians, Dominicans, Bahamians.
Cubans,
I
Puerto
grew
Ricans.
up knowing Jamaicans.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a big one.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You don't know how many people have been so surprised when I told them, like, I
don't smoke marijuana.
Never in Jamaica.
It's actually illegal, right? It's actually
illegal in Jamaica.
Illegal in Jamaica.
It's illegal in Jamaica. I mean, obviously people do it, but weed
like in the States.
Weed is technically illegal in Jamaica. So yeah, misconception. That's, how did I even think of that? That's a huge one.
That's a major one.
That's a huge one.
That's a funny one too. It's kind of that's on par with people assuming that, not just that, but with Haitians, that we all do voodoo.
They don't?
Yeah. It's on par that. Does your mom do voodoo? Yeah, she does.
Every morning before breakfast?
Every morning before breakfast. Yeah, so that's another misconception. I can't think of a fifth for Jamaicans.
There are a lot though. It's just, you know what it is? I'm kind of over it, and I kind of, when it comes to cultural things, you have to recognize that even though it may feel offensive, a lot of times people are asking because of their own ignorance. You know, they just haven't been exposed to it. And this is what I've actually learned from you. This is an opportunity for you to expose them to it, you know? Use their, what seems like a dumb question, to teach them. Yeah, flip it and use it to educate them on your personal experience. Not necessarily because, you know, you're all paternalistic, like, I know what's best for you, let me tell you how the world works. No, but just to say, hey, you know, and this is what I tell people a lot too, it's in my experience. You know, yes, I was raised in Jamaica. I am not representative of the entire island. You know, we have, our motto is out of many, one people. We have so many different cultures, so many different types of people and thoughts and ideas, and, you know, your mind would be blown to visit and see. And because of that, because of my experience in Jamaica, I recognize that anybody from any country can also be multicultural, you know?
Absolutely.
You could look like me and be from Russia. I'm okay with it. Makes sense in my head because, you know, that's...
I'm gonna start calling you Russian from now on. I'm gonna call you Privet. Privet. That's how you say hello in Russian, I think.
Privet.
Privet. Privet.
Something like that, I think. Anyway, but...
That's it?
Yeah, just, you know, be open-minded that anybody can be from anywhere and their experience is all different. And not everybody from Jamaica smokes weed.
So, hopefully, I'm sure we'll come up with some other misconceptions some other time.
Yeah, you know, I'll write you a list another time.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So.
Well, thank you so much for watching. This is my sister. This is my sister.
This is my brother.
And I hope you enjoyed the video. We're sitting here in Cafe Bene in like some exclusive VIP spot. Apparently, we're supposed to
make reservations.
Make reservations, but who does reservations? Not us. Do I look like a guy that does reservations?
Actually,
no.
when we walked in, there were people sitting here, and they immediately stood up and said, "Oh no, you guys have a seat, please. You guys are way too special for,
look at that sign.
For reservations."
Read that Korean sign right there. Who does reservations? Not us. Until next time, I'm Wilkin Brutus.
I'm Lauren Hardie.
And I'll put some links for her KBS site and a link to Charlie's page as well.
You can put a link to my YouTube.
And your YouTube. Yes, that's right. Annyeong.
Annyeong.